All right, couple discrepancies right here in the market that I'm seeing right away. Look at the weakness on NQ right here. Half a point percent down, selling off from this um, very key supply zone right here. Whereas yes, right away you see we're about to turn green on the day, but the weakness definitely it's coming from a couple equities that are attempting to sell off right here, like Apple, Meta, Amazon. You do have very strong Tesla coming into a very key supply, and Apple attempting to sell off right here. Which a couple things. Um, one one of both indices I will say will start rolling over. Either we catch a bit on NQ now that we're at 90-minute demand right here. We're at this 90-minute demand zone right here, which it could provide a bounce. It's a very key 90-minute demand zone that was created yesterday. Very key in clean rally based and then a rally, which here we could provide a bounce. Would I look to play longs right here? Well, depending on the reaction, if we have some buyers, I will want to see a couple equities also turning around. Want to see Tesla breaking the highs continuously. Amazon is at demand, which would kind of gives this a little higher quality to the upside. On NQ right here. But let's see. Market opened. A couple things, not aligning. You don't have ES coming into demand at the same time. NQ is also coming into demand. So still watching this right here. Definitely pullbacks have been getting bought up each time. So possibly buyers could step in at that demand zone below an NQ. Whereas on ES right here, might start seeing some more upside coming into this 40 to 300. But market open, still gauging this to see what the market wants to do, and just trade accordingly. Having some selling at the highs right here. Watching the tape, some aggressive sellers coming to the market and offer reloading right here on the tape. So far holding better than, for example, NQ, which is not respecting demand right here. We're coming into this 90-minute that I showed before. No buying due to weakness in the equity market right here. Apple, Google, Tesla, which selling off aggressively from this 3-hour supply that were rejected in the past. And yeah, so far a couple equities not respecting demand, like Amazon. We haven't come into demand right here on Apple, but market taking a little heat right here after a very big rally in the market yesterday, where bounced at a key level, created demand. And we do have these demands on ES that might support buyers. If we come into 4280, which is demand zone right here. Haven't placed any trade, so I want to see a little more development, taking a little heat on the equity market. And also on NQ, this is holding right here, so haven't seen anything of very high quality, though I'm watching demand zone right here to see if we can provide a bounce, trap some short sellers, and then provide a rally into the market, whereas possibly could be at the same time, yes, might be at demand zone right here that has been defended before. So I'm carefully watching this, though. For that, on a higher quality scale, I want to see also Apple bouncing from demand. Want to see Apple catching a bit, along with Microsoft and most equities right here to have a higher quality scenario. Other than that, definitely somewhat of significant difference on the weakness on NQ compared to the weakness on ES. As here we're just 0.20%, 0.20 down. Here we're almost one, almost double. Definitely, as you can see right here now, not respecting the demand zone at all. But this demand zone below, it has provided a bounce in the past, pretty immediately, double bottom. So we'll be expecting buyers to step in right here below. Other than that, let's see, still gauging this, seeing what the market wants to do. Not much edge on ES so far, holding, not as weak, but we're just a white space right here. So carefully watching to see what the market does. All right, no edge on ES, definitely. Look at that, this is just some barcode action, but definitely watching the tape. It's pretty evident that there's some buyers right here at 42.87, 42.85, all this area right here, responsive buying each time, yet you have responsive selling each time. Yes, definitely not a lot of edge yet, right? You have NQ, which is seeing a couple of interesting things right here. Primarily, we're not respecting demand. We were somewhat stalling at this 30-minute demand zone right here, which is from yesterday. I did not have, but just for context, I don't like that the rally did not overtake the large wick right here, yet the aftermath was a big rally in the market. I have the 45-minute down below. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife, and I haven't entered anything short just because in my eyes it definitely does not make sense. While first short scenarios have been very short-lived, and having just demand right below it doesn't make sense. So I'm still watching the market. I like how ES definitely is holding each time, but on NQ, I will be watching the reaction at this 45-minute demand to see what the market wants to do from here. We're having very weak action, almost 100 points down from the highs. Yet you have a couple equities that I was carefully watching. You have Apple, which came strong into demand. Now we're attempting to rally from its demand. Very large demand. We defended kind of like this lows right here, where you can see it's pretty evident that we have some buying. Look at this by the wicks over there, and attempting to rally. Yet you have other ones like Amazon truly not rallying from demand. Tesla very weak, 1.3% down on the day. A couple of these ones not doing much yet. Apple stalling and rallying from demand right here somewhat. Want to see if Apple can start rallying above 172.6, and definitely market will fall through. But yeah, some interesting action on this 30-minute. Watching the tape as well. ES definitely not convincing me at all. But yeah, continuously lower highs, lower lows, unless something else, gets my eye. I haven't touched anything. As I was saying, I will be watching this 45-minute to see if we come down below, and on ES, if we come to the 90-minute below right here. I was not showing that one, but the 90-minute demand zone right here that I will be watching. To see if we can catch a bid at the same time. NQ would be at the 45. Apple, as I was saying, somewhat catching a bid. NQ, lower lows, lower highs each time of the 1 minute, breaking the lows. Very weak, as you can see. Look at that. Tesla bringing the market down. Look at that, very weak equities right here. As I was saying, Apple. If Apple can catch a bid, I will say market will follow. But on NQ, seeing NQ is truly not convincing that the market might rally. But you never know. Everything in the market is unknown. What the market will do next. About to come into the 45-minute. We had some buying out there. I will be expecting buying. If not, probably the market will gravitate into this 30-minute demand zone right here, which I think it's from Friday. Yeah, it's from Friday over there. But yeah, ES breaking the lows right now. So, the weakness on equities definitely being reflected in the market right here. No reason to catch a falling knife. but just depending on the reaction, you know. Short scenarios have been very short-lived in the current market. So we've been buying pullbacks at demand each time. And on ES, you know, this action is just garbage so far. Now these buyers, you know, will most likely cover, and the market will, that's why it's, you know, gravitating very hard into this 90 minutes. So depending on the reaction, you know, want to see what the market will do this 90 minute, potentially play calls targeting a move to the upside, but still patient. Not seeing much other than what I just said. Potentially we'll have a 1 hour supply depending on where we're close, but you have 30 more minutes for that. And yeah, you know, so far that's what I'm seeing in the market right here. All right, good squeeze right here in the market. Seen with the strength of Apple, you know, the strength of Apple was going to be key right here. On the market on this, you know, possibly trade at demand right here. I entered on this having stop loss right here. I'm gonna be targeting a very quick scalp into high of the day if the strength continues to the upside. As you know, definitely pullbacks have been getting bought up. But yeah, let's see if we could come into high of the day. Definitely seeing the strength of Apple, it's, you know, making this a possible good setup right here. But I have my contract right here. I'm gonna first be targeting high of the day. As you know, I'm gonna be scalping this, and we had some very aggressive selling previously over there. But very strong upside. Look at that, you know, very strong upside right here. Nothing stopping this from coming into high of the day. So yeah, let's see if we can reach it right here. Possibly so 1 point below target right here. Have my order right here, 182. Let's see if we can reach and have that volume push. As you know, we have very upside pressure. Nothing stopping this from coming into high of the day. Very good squeeze. Let's see if we can reach it right here. I have my order set at 176. But yeah, very good upside due to the strength of Apple right here. You know, short dips have been getting short-lived, and we've been buying every pullback, so there's nothing stopping price from coming into this one high of the day, which is 42.97. So about to be reached over there. Have my contract loaded up. Let's see if I can get filled. Almost haven't reached high of day. Well, let's see. Let's see if strength continues. Have a little push over there. It's truly nothing stopping this truly to coming to 4,300, you know. But yeah, let's see if we can reach it. I want to respect my target of high of day. And almost have my order right here. Let's see. Strength should continue. Look at that. Absolutely no selling. Watching the tape as well. But every time we try to dip, we have some very aggressive buying to the upside. Very large. Let's see. Okay. Okay. High of day over there. Very good trade. Very good quick scalp right here in the market. Targeting high of the day as we had some very aggressive selling. Yeah, look at the squeeze over there. Came right here. You know, the thing with this trade was pretty much how, you know, power of confluence. I will, you know, call it that. But at the same time, we had also NQ bouncing from the same demand right here. You know, we came into demand and rallied at the same time. ES was at demand as well. Now, the thing, you know, the thing that made me take this trade right here was the strength of Apple. I said inside of my head, strength on Apple comes above 172 and 6, which is pretty much what we're having, you know. At the same time, also, you know, ES and NQ, ES and NQ were at demand. Apple was at demand right here, so that was kind of like a telltale sign that we're gonna rally, as this is a very key, how do you call it? Very key demand. And on ES, it's on an NQ. I will show right here. NQ, it's a demand we have defended before, right? So you can see right here. And on ES, I will say one of the things with this trade is, you know, I did not get an entry right here. I was out in the bathroom, but definitely seeing right here on the tape how each time we were finding some buying right here at the tape, you know, large dips, and then we rallied. So I was okay risking this couple points, targeting high of the day, and we just reached 4,300. Very nice. But I wanted to scale at a high of the day, as you know, we had some very aggressive selling. But very good trade. Yeah, squeeze can definitely go higher. Look at that. But I respected my target of high of day right here. So I'll call it a day.